Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where we spill tea left, right, and everywhere in between. Today's video is a mini tea of everything that's happened recently on the internet. Today's video is going to be about the whole Eugenia Cooney Adam Mcintyre vidcon drama, plus a couple of other stories from this past week, Billie Eilish's wax figure not resembling her, Mr. Beast and the toilet cake drama, as well as Doja Cat going off on rude comments about her tonsil surgery. Before we get into it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, so on June 24th, fellow drama YouTuber Adam Mcintyre tweeted, "Eugenia Cooney just declined to take a picture with me, and her mother was so rude to me. Slay." To which Eugenia responded to saying, "LOL, not in any way trying to be rude to you, but I'm not sure who you think you met. My mom and I were not at vidcon or even in California. I don't ever say no to pics and would never do that. I'm honestly really weirded out by the whole thing. LOL, I've literally been in Connecticut all weekend. Anytime I've gone to events in the past, I always take photos with people. So I'm not sure if someone was pretending to be me or why they would go along with it. It's bizarre to me." Adam responds saying, "Well, fair if you say it wasn't you, and I apologize if it wasn't. However, I was with a group of people who also thought it was you and talked to you, and the conversation continued with the person as if it was you." Eugenia says, "Just to be clear to everyone, I've been in Connecticut all week. Haha, I haven't even been to California in about 2 years now and was definitely not at VidCon. I would never turn anyone down for a photo. No hate at all to the person that posted a story about this. I honestly just feel bad that they had a bad experience with someone they thought that was me and that apparently acknowledged that they were my mom and I. Haha, super weird, but anytime I've been to conventions in the past, I always take photos with people and say that I'm going. I wouldn't have any reason to just show up randomly and be rude to people. I don't know what happened there exactly, but I just feel bad to anyone that believes they had a bad experience with me or thinks I'd act that way towards other people, so I just want to explain." Adam then posted this video yesterday called "Eugenia Cooney Called Me Out." He explains in the story that if he was going to lie about having seen a YouTuber and having had a negative experience with them, his first thought wouldn't be to do that about Eugenia Cooney. He outlines his experience, which was that he was just at VidCon with a group of friends and happened to see a girl with a mask on and boots and like kind of baggy clothes and a woman standing beside her that resembles Eugenia's mom. He wasn't starstruck or anything, he didn't get to see her full face, but she had the famous Eugenia eyeliner and probably the very thin frame as well. I'm just gonna say it, but it's like not common to have that frame.
Very recognizable for Eugenia Cooney. And then a couple of people in the group had watched the Shane Dawson series and recognized her mother.
So he goes up and introduces himself, and she doesn't really say anything herself, but her mom comes up and is the one who says rude things.
It was mainly the mother being like, "We know who you are," and "no" to a picture, and it was just a very rude experience.
So he just tweeted about it, and Eugenia claimed to have not gone to VidCon at all.
However, Eugenia took her first break from Twitch for quite some time. The 5-day span of the week of VidCon, which links up exactly with my story.
Ugh, he's literally so convincing, but like if she's saying that she wasn't there, you know? I don't even know who to believe anymore. It's just confusing to think that Eugenia and her mom would go to VidCon but not want people to know about it. Like, what would be the point of that? I don't know. Also, I just can't see Eugenia being rude. Like, she's almost like fake nice. That's not even a good thing, but like I just can't see her being rude. But I feel like Adam would have more of kind of an incentive to not lie, but maybe twist the narrative a little bit for clicks. I don't know.
I promise you that in that moment, we were speaking to Eugenia Cooney and her mother. Why would we lie about this?
Because you have a drama channel? And then Eugenia today uploaded a new video titled "My Response to the VidCon Drama." She prefaces her video saying that she doesn't want any hate directed at Adam at all, but she was definitely not at VidCon. She also hasn't been there in like 4 or 5 years.
At this point, I haven't even been in California in I think like a little bit over like 2 years now.
She doesn't think that Adam is lying, but maybe he just saw someone else that looked like her and her mom. And she says my point of like, if she didn't want to be recognized, VidCon would not have been the place to go.
And my mom would never have an issue with me meeting viewers if she was with me. A lot of time when I have been to those events, I would just kind of be walking around on my own anyway. But if she was with me, she would never, like, you know, be trying to, I guess, like, keep me from meeting people or being rude to fans either or anything like that.
Adam claimed that his friend went up to Eugenia and had a conversation with her as if she were Eugenia.
How do I say this? I don't know if, like, how the conversation went. I don't know if these people acknowledged anything directly as if they were my mom and I. So that's where it gets really weird and confusing.
Adam also said that she had a mask on the whole time, but Eugenia says that she's not a huge fan of masks and generally won't wear one at this point unless there's a mandate. And she's right, like, how come there are no other pictures of her at vidcon if she were really there? I don't know, I don't think she's lying, and she did handle this kind of gracefully, but I would love to know what your opinions are on this topic. Who do you believe? One user commented, "Girl, I think people believe you on this one. I'd put more energy into trying to overcome your eating disorder and getting to a healthy space." Now on to Billie Eilish and her wax figure. The statue is at the Hollywood Wax Museum and apparently it does not look like her and people are pissed, surprised, confused, and everyone has something to say about it. I thought the reactions were funny, so here are some of them. Apparently Justin Bieber commented on the Instagram page that posted about it saying, "Burn it." One user said, "I see what they were going for, but the execution was not there." Another user said, "It's like if Miley tried to dress up as Billie." A lot of people said that the figure looks like her, but the lips are a bit off and the sizing of her facial features aren't working well together, but the figure resembles her. I don't know, what do you guys think? Make sure to comment down below. Next, Doja Cat called out haters for accusing her of vaping and smoking while recovering after a tonsil surgery. If you have been following her, you might have heard that she had an infection that required her to have emergency surgery. Due to the surgery, she cancelled her tour with The Weeknd and all of her summer festivals. Anyway, she's been recovering the past week or so and has been quite active on TikTok and Twitter. One of the things that she's been talking about is her recovery and how she's still adjusting, that her voice is really weird right now and that she's okay. One of the comments that bothered her were about her continuing to vape and smoke after she said that she would quit after the surgery. She didn't like that and had this to say.
"This is the dumbest comment I've ever seen in my life, and I don't like anything about it, and I wish that I had never seen it, and I wish that it had never been written. I'm not being rude, I just don't like anyone, and that's just kind of how I feel. So, goodbye."
Moving on, apparently a report came out claiming Johnny Depp would return to the newest Pirates of the Caribbean film. However, this may have been a false claim as nothing has been confirmed. An article said on June 27th, a report surfaced claiming the actor was working on a $301 million deal to return to the Pirates of the Caribbean movie franchise. Disney is very interested in patching up their relationship with Johnny Depp, a source told Pop Topic close to 4 years after the actor parted ways with Disney. They are very hopeful that Johnny will forgive them and return as his iconic character. But before Depp fans get too excited, a representative for the actor told NBC News this is made up. In May, Pirates producer Jerry Bruckheimer, who is now working on 2 more films, was asked if Depp would be back for the future projects, and he said not at this point. He told the Sunday Times, "The future is yet to be decided." And let's get into the Mr. Beast toilet cake drama. Yes, you heard right, I am not making this up. So technically, this tea is kinda old, however, there's an update to it, and we haven't covered it, so buckle up. A few weeks ago, he posted a video on his channel titled, "I Built Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory." He was giving away a chocolate factory worth $500,000, you know, a casual Mr. Beast giveaway. It is a promotion of his chocolate company. Also, the set was so realistic and close to the one in the movie, so props to the team behind the props. See what I did there? But anyway, one of the games the contestants played was similar to Is It Cake, a show on Netflix. And basically, you have to guess which item in front of you is real and which one is cake. You know these videos online where you see a random object and then someone takes a knife and cuts into it and surprise, surprise, it's a cake. Well, yeah, it's something like that. And side note, at this point, whenever I see one of these videos, I just assume by default that it's cake. It's surprising when it's not cake to me. Mr. Beast's video, it was kind of the opposite. There there was one real item in the lineup and the rest was cake. And to be more specific, it was toilets that the contestants had to inspect. So they pick one and have to sit on it, and if it starts falling apart, they've made the wrong choice.
And whoever picks the cake toilet loses the chocolate factory.
So you can just go walk in front of it. 3 of these toilets are real, 1 is made of cake. Can you guys sit down?
Oh, yeah.
Everyone, his toilet was the one made of cake.
No, man. Oh my God, the cane.
The cane is no more.
The interesting thing is that prior to this video, a woman on TikTok posted a video about an influencer asking her to make a cake that looks like a certain object. And according to her, she got scammed. She got no payment for the cake, so what happened is that she was asked to prove that she could make a toilet cake tutorial. And she spent lots of time constructing the whole thing. Unfortunately, she got no compensation for her hard work. Nothing really came from this. The influencer ghosted her, and allegedly the video she made on how to create a toilet-shaped cake got sent to someone else and they made a cake for the job. And this is her TikTok. Take a look.
So this is a video of us taking our frustrations out on the cake after the fact that we had to sit on it, because one of the requirements of making this video was to prove that we could indeed make a cake that looked like a realistic toilet that was 100% edible. So, it wasn't my choice. I had to do it.
Back to Mr. Beast, it's not confirmed if he himself made the cakes in his video. However, he kind of made it seem like he constructed them. So a lot of people jumped on him and blamed him for wronging the woman. And when you think about it, it does seem to make a lot of sense with the timing of it, as well as the fact that someone needed a realistic toilet-looking cake. To her TikTok, she commented this, saying, "This video is purely as a warning to other creators to get a contract before doing work. It's not here to go hate on anyone or try and sue. I don't want or have anything to gain from posting this video." In response to one user asking how long it took to make that cake, she responded saying a week. Everyone started tagging Mr. Beast in the comment section and calling him out. He has a good reputation. Honestly, I can't think of any scandals with him, so this is kind of a first for him. Unless I'm unaware of any big dramas, let me know. Maybe we can make a deep dive on Mr. Beast. I don't know. Here's some comments. Raise your hand if you believe it's at Mr. Beast. So we're all on the same page, Mr. Beast. Another user said, "Mr. Beast, she is way too precious to have played. Your toilet looks even more realistic than the toilet they may have appeared in a really big video." Later on, the cake creator confirmed it was actually for Mr. Beast's video. She did say that they compensated her eventually and that she didn't try to expose him. Her intention was to inform creators how to work with brands, production teams, etc. Her goal was to spread awareness, and in a few TikToks, she shared a receipt to back up her claim that Mr. Beast's team had led her on and used her work to teach another cake creator how to make a cake. And here are a few clips of what she had to say.
Update on Toilet Gate. For those of you that speculated that this whole thing was with Mr. Beast, I can confirm it was. And I felt kind of bad because my intention was not to cancel Mr. Beast. I don't know him. I have never met him. He seems like a good guy. Jimmy called me up and we had a good heart-to-heart conversation. We talked about where the communication fell through, what we could have done better to make sure that something like this doesn't happen in the future. We came up with a plan to resolve the issue, and long story short, everything's all good. We don't have any bad blood. I have nothing against Mr. Beast and his team.
But to basically sum up her main points, she shared that on TikTok that she received lots of love and understanding, while on YouTube she received lots of hate. She didn't mean to expose or cancel anyone and didn't even expect her video to get as much attention in the first place. They loved her video tutorial and the outcome of the cake that she did, and she said that they paid her for it. It wasn't like they didn't like it and decided to not work with her at all. This made her think that everything was moving forward. When she asked for exact dates, she realized she wouldn't have time to fit the project in her schedule. However, the production team was really persistent for her to make it happen. Another point she made was that they weren't supposed to show the video tutorial to anybody else, and she later found out they did not keep their promise. She said the communication she received at the end was really poor and unprofessional, and all of this could have been avoided by a contract. Also, I've screenshotted the receipts that she put in her videos, pause to read, basically, and then you can see the correspondence between her and the production team. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I post new videos every single day. And for now, here is my bleach.